I'm going to check it right now, but when I checked it this morning, that Memphis line is shooting up. It had crossed a touchdown.
Don't tell me
I
this,
think.
bro.
No, I'm serious.
Don't tell me this, bro.
I'm serious. Let me see where we can get it at now. Memphis versus Florida State. I mean, it is one of the early games. As I told you, there's not that many great ones coming up this weekend. The Bama line has actually dropped. They're 16 against Wisconsin now. Memphis is 6.5.
It started at 3?
It's 6.5.
Where did it start at?
Yeah.
4, 3, 3.5?
I think you're right.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, no, I think it was like 1.5, remember? Right after the it was 1.5, but then it was like 3.5 or 4, and now we're up to 6.5. And so there's been some serious steam that has come in on Florida State.
Shall I be worried?
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I honestly, like, I think there's real reason for optimism. I think it's possible that they are just not good.
Florida State?
Yeah.
I really do.
I like that. I like that.
The way they came out against Boston College, it's just like
Boston College owned them.
Yeah, you're coming off a really tough loss.
Bro, they had a bye week last week, though.
I got it.
That's what I'm worried about.
And quarterback might suck.
Well, and I also do think
Might be buns.
I do think that they will, unlike a normal situation, Norvell will have the correct amount of respect for Memphis, right?
Yeah.
I think there's another. I think if Jimbo Fisher is still the coach at Florida State and you're playing this game, there's a real chance that your team could possibly overlook Memphis and be like, Memphis, same way that Notre Dame overlooked Northern Illinois.
Sure.
It's like, Memphis, come on, we're playing Clemson, the next week, and we're doing this the next week, and it's like, who cares? But and there's a lot of guys on his staff that have Memphis connections.
Yep.
Like, he knows that Memphis is a real football team that could very well make them 0-3, and so they will. And look, they were already going to get more attention and have harder practices than ever before because of the disgusting way that they've started the season 0-2.
Yeah.
Right.
Even more bigger connections. The Florida State DC Adam Fuller, right, who was here in 2019.
Yep.
The OC at Memphis is Tim Cramsey. They were together at Marshall.
Oh wow.
So there's like a lot of intertwining situations going on. So it's going to be, like you said, if anybody take Memphis serious, it'll be Florida State. Because
you would think so, right?
They know what they got over there. They know the coaches. They know the personnel. They know everything. So hopefully,
and if you were playing a lesser, or if you were playing a different Power 5 team, they might look at you like, yeah, okay, cool,
that's
right?
That's cute.
Yeah, we'll be able to take.
Antonio Gibson ain't there no more, but
yeah, we'll be able to take care of Memphis just fine, right?
I actually think it doesn't do Memphis any favors that they placed 25th in the coaches poll, because that's something else that Norvell can show his team. Like, this is a real team right here.
Well, I'll tell you the other thing too is, like, this could go the wrong way fast. I was looking at their schedule. Do you know who they play at right after Memphis? Now, it's not like a look ahead spot, but I'm just saying, in the case that let's say it all falls apart for Florida State. It's already started to. I mean, they got beat by 15 by Boston College, right? And that's after they got manhandled by Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
so they are. But
there's some holes in the ceiling right now for sure,
dude. The week after, they play that California team I just saw go to Auburn and beat.
Wow.
Fernando. What did I say his name? Fernando what?
Sanchez?
No,
my bad.
It was,
they're in
Mendoza, my bad.
They're in the same
Fernando
conference.
Mendoza, yeah.
God, that is so weird. They're in the same conference.
But they
What
played.
the hell?
Yo, I know.
Yeah,
but they played them the next weekend, and it's like, geez, dude, that could go the wrong way real fast.
Yeah.
Because that guy is an underdog god.
The coach at Cal.
Yes. Oh my God. He's got the best underdog coaching record this side of. The other one was Georgia Tech. That guy at Georgia Tech. But I mean, you saw what. This is the one thing that would give me promise is Georgia Tech went and they got beat up by Syracuse last week.
That's right.
And then we saw. We're going to find out. Like, I mean, Boston College got that big win against Florida State, and they played Duquesne in the next week and beat them 56-0. But, like, coming up this weekend, they play at Missouri. Boston, that same Boston College
We're going to
team.
find out how good they are this week.
Yeah, we're going to find out how good Boston College is. But I mean, that line's going to be big too. That line is at 17. Missouri is favored against a team that beat Florida State by 2 touchdowns.
And they're a top 25 team, too.
Boston College beat Florida State by 2 touchdowns and is a 17-point underdog to Missouri.
That's interesting.
As a top 25 team.
So how bad are these teams that beat Florida State?
Or how
That line is weird, dude.
Or how bad is
That's
Florida
kind of
State?
crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
bad is Florida State?
Is that the mark of, hey, this is
How are they that bad, bro? They got so many, like,
and I mean,
holes
you
on
can
that
make
team.
you can make the argument like, oh no, Missouri's just awesome, right? Missouri is in the top 10, and they're supposed to be great, and they've got the
With the
Cook,
burden.
and they've got the great receiver. I mean, like Missouri might be an awesome team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are 6th in the country.
Top 10,
so,
they're a top 10 team for
but
sure.
but they are playing a team that Florida State beat by 2 touchdowns, and they're laying 17 points against them. It's like that is a huge gulf. You know?
Almost a 20-piece.
And like I said, we have no chance of knowing. Like the only time we've seen Boston College, they played Florida State and manhandled them, but then they beat Duquesne 56-0, and who cares? We can't draw anything from that. We are going to be able to see, but unfortunately, we're not going to see it until Saturday. So we don't really know what the caliber of their team is. The only thing we do know is the caliber of their team is considered to be a 17-point underdog against Missouri going into that game. Whereas
Missouri is like really, really good.
but Georgia Tech already has lost.
Oh, yeah,
That's the other team to beat
that's
Florida
awesome.
State.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they already lost to Syracuse.
Yeah. Hey, my boy, hey, they got that quarterback from Ohio State. They may be about that life.
I know.
Like, what's the transfer
McCord.
now? And McCord, he can hoop.
You know?
So they might be good. We're going to find out.
Maybe,
man.
but if we're doing the whole common opponent thing, like it's hard to
Yeah.
know because
Right.
those two teams that beat them, like they just may not be good. You know?
Yeah, we're going to find out this week, man.
I tell you this,
Oh, boy. I'm stressed out now.
they can't there can't be that much respect to the Boston College beating them by 2 touchdowns because they're 17. That's a lot of points,
That's
bro.
almost a 20
That's a
spot.
lot of points. You beat Florida State by 2 touchdowns, and now you're a 17-point underdog to Missouri?
Yeah, that makes me want to take Missouri in that game. Because why would it be 17?
Yeah.
You know?
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because, like,
I know they're top 10, but still, like everything suggests Boston College is a formidable opponent. Yeah.
you would
Because you
think-
won by 2
you would
touchdowns.
Right,
think,
right.
yeah.